Hey there, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. Welcome to your new moon in Aries reading. This is a very powerful new moon that is opening up this major portal. I think it's this one. This really major portal that is really going to last for about 3.5 years. It is a big cycle because the new moon is happening at 0 degrees of Aries. Then it happens at 1:23 p.m. Eastern time zone here in the U.S. It is a Cassini new moon. A Cassini new moon means that for a half hour before to a half hour afterwards, there is this really fertile ground that you can plant your seed of intention into. And so I do want to encourage you to put an alert on your phone and put an alert on your phone. You guys look like you've been kind of hesitating or having a difficult time around career matters, and that it looks like it's on its way to a major change here. You're being encouraged to plant seeds of intention around this arena of your life. Huh, interesting. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. The cards are just all of a sudden out of control. I had trouble shuffling during the last reading, and now they don't want to behave. What do we have here? You're on target. A meeting with a stranger could be important, and persevere and you will overcome a problem, and it is the card of the career. So this is about being willing to stick to it. So plant your seeds of intention here in any arena that has to do with your career, and I think you're going to have a lot of help getting through this. And so let's take a look at what this is showing me here. So the camel, persevere and you will overcome a problem. And I think this problem has already presented itself. It's not a problem that you're wondering about, because here in kind of the recent past, what you've been trying to figure out how to manage is the tower. So I feel like the tower moment has already happened. And so it's just a matter of working your way through it. This has left you feeling a little out in the cold here, this Five of Pentacles. The thing about this Five of Pentacles is so obvious right there. There's the big key that opens the door and the light is shining on it. And I feel like this new moon is kind of like highlighting the fact that if you look around, the answer is right there in front of you, the handshake. Okay, meeting a stranger could be important. And what's interesting is with this Ace of Pentacles that comes out here, and this is the seed of intention that you're trying to plant in the career aspect of your life. It came with this King of Cups. And so I almost feel as though there is a water sign person, which I never ever get this kind of a message, but there is a water sign person, this meeting with an important stranger. Does not have to be a guy, and you may not even know they're a water sign person. So here's how you're going to identify that you are working with the person that I feel like Spirit is sending you help. Okay, this is someone who is very emotionally balanced. They have their pulse on the finger of their finger on the pulse of the activities surrounding whatever it is. So let's say, for instance, you want to start a business making widgets, and you meet somebody who's like, I know about widgets. I'm really good at this, and I can give you like almost like mentoring ideas. Or it could be that you need a website that's built and you find the right person, but they're very even keel. It's somebody that you meet, and this handshake makes me feel like you do business with them, right? And so you're going to do business with somebody who is very knowledgeable, who's very balanced. It's a king energy, right? He's sitting there. He's very grounded. He's sitting in the water. The starfish right here, which means he's very resilient, and the things that he needs just flows to him. And so it's going to be this. So I keep saying he, but it might be a she. Okay, don't assign gender to this. This is the energy of somebody who's got their crap together, who's going to be right there helping you with the situation as you plant your seed of intention. So really setting that alert on your phone, I think, would be very helpful. We have the target, a goal-oriented person. And so, again, this could be this person or it could be you, because here the key to the situation is the magician. The Magician has everything they need, but he's really focused here on creating the magic, and the magic is the belief, and the magic is the focused attention, and the magic is putting in the work, and the magic is believing, really believing, because this Five of Pentacles here tells me that you have a lot of doubts about yourself, but you really shouldn't. You really shouldn't. And so I think you've been feeling a little disheartened. Okay, right? We have this Five of Pentacles here, and the Sun in the area of what's draining your energy. And I don't feel like the Sun's draining your energy. It could be that there's not enough sun, and you're just feeling a little gloomy. Seasonal affect maybe, or it could just be that the situation, whatever the Tower was, that has created in the career sector or in money and finance perhaps, has you feeling a little unsettled and a little discouraged. But you're being asked to remember that you have all the skills you need. You have all the power you need. And whoever it is that you need to make connection with, they're coming in. I feel like Spirit's bringing them in. So what do you need to do to transform the situation is you need a change of perspective. Everything you need to know is inside of you. Look, he is looking into himself. He's grounding his ideas. She is looking into herself, the emotional waters. And there's that pause, that breath for the information to come through, and really, trusting your intuition and what it is that you need to be brought to you. I think that feeling uninspired, lack of energy, that's been the struggle. Well, here's the good news. Mars is out of Mars is in Gemini right now. He's about to get out of Gemini, which will be really helpful to you. But he's been in retrograde, and he clears his shadow on the 16th. So at the time of this new moon, things are finally moving forward. Mars moves into Cancer on the 25th. So it won't even be opposing your sign anymore. And I really think that this energy has been slowing everything down. I mean, it's been slowing everything down for everybody. But I think you really feel it when it opposes your sun like that, or your sign. It could be your moon or your rising. It really doesn't matter. It's that opposition energy where everything just feels like nothing's moving. Things are going to finally start moving here. One of the things that really seems interesting to me, because this seems to be about career, right? So this trajectory will take you over the next 3.5 years. So it's not going to be super fast, everything falling into place. That doesn't mean that things aren't happening, because you have the Knight of Pentacles for the energy to anchor yourself into. And so this is understanding that this is going to be, I'm sorry, Sag, slow and steady wins the race. Okay? I know that things are not moving super fast is really not what you want. But this is slow growing energy from this Ace of Pentacles here. And the thing about it, though, is it's like it becomes the mighty oak, right? And so it'll be strong, and it'll provide shelter and sustenance, and it will bring so much more to the table than something that's quick. So this is it feels like much more sustainable, and it's going to take time. So there's a goal-oriented person. Hopefully that's you, because this looks like this Magician's looking at a target, right? But it could also be that you're also going to interact with a goal-oriented person that will help you. But again, Knight of Pentacles coming here with this Camel, perseverance, and you will overcome problems. It's the slow moving, slow and steady wins the race. And so in the area of resources, you've been asked to walk away from something that wasn't working. So a career, possibly, or some kind of a lifestyle change around money, finances, something that wasn't emotionally satisfying or just wasn't working for whatever reason, wasn't paying the bills or whatever. But I'm not sure. I feel like you may have chosen to walk away. I'm not sure that it happened to you, but a situation happened and you were like, oh yeah, no, that doesn't work for me. And you make the choice and the decision to walk away. I love this Chris Ann deck. It's so amazing. She has the coolest, she puts these little things in here for each of them, little affirmations, mantras, whatever. This 8 of Cups one, though, I love it so much. And I don't want to get it wrong. I walk away from negativity and I choose myself in a rebellious act of self-love. And over the course of the next year and a half, for sure, there's a lot of energy around that Aries of the individual and loving ourselves. I walk away from negativity and I choose myself in a rebellious act of self-love. And so I feel like in the heart space, out of nowhere, dropping in, we got a pig flying, out of nowhere comes a really great opportunity. And I think part of that opportunity is this sudden awareness that I can do this thing I really love to do. And it brings me joy and it brings me happiness, and that's important to me. And so this is a very positive reading. You have safe and happy travel, protection from harm when journeying. This is that walking away from whatever situation is that you are choosing to walk away from. You are protected on this journey, and you have the card of the power symbol. And if you put that all together, you get that jumble that came out of my mouth. Cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. So there is a need to take good care of yourself. Choose to do things to keep you healthy and happy. It could just be that you're walking away from a job that had you working really crappy hours and you were not able to take care of yourself. And that's why you're choosing yourself in a rebellious act of self-love. But whatever choice it is, whatever decision you're making here, you have a lot of support. You have the card of the Peach Dragon, vulnerable. So we're going to go, I think you're feeling vulnerable financially, leave it in a situation or whatever. But I also want to say this kind of feels like that health situation. Like you have to take care of yourself. That's really important. And if you're on some kind of a health journey, like something happened and you got hurt, slow and steady on the progress to heal, but you have everything that you need inside of you, and then you may need to kind of pause and wait again while the healing process takes place. That could be something, and during that time, you shift your focus. You're like, you know what? That job wore me down, and it left me unable to have the immune system to fight off whatever. When we are tired or stressed, that lowers our immune system, and you can end up with a cold that doesn't go away. I mean, it could be so many things, right? So mentally, emotionally stressed, also not good, right? So I feel since the sun here is in the area of feeling drained, I think you're been low energy. I don't think Mars has been helping. But I do think that there might have created a situation where you're sick and tired of a situation, a work or something like that. And so it's time for you to listen to yourself. So this Hangman, this seeking the information within, this going within to really understand what is of value to you. This sudden download or insight that comes to you right here, this card says, what does your soul say? What does your soul say? In a rebellious act of self-love, choose yourself. What does your soul say? Your soul has all the answers, right? Everything you need is inside of you. So tune in, and you're going to know where you're going, and you'll be on target. I promise you. Any shift or change you make at this time, if you're following the path of joy and happiness, you are right on target. Do what is best for you, and you'll be right heading in the right direction. Again, slow and steady though. All right. All right, Sagittarius, I hope that was helpful to you. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up and leaving me comments and letting me know if you like these kinds of readings. I'm on Facebook every day if you want to follow along with the energy of the astrology. I pull cards over there too. You guys take great care of yourselves. Be healthy, be safe, and move in the direction that you really want to go. All right? Talk to you soon.